Hey everyone, welcome back to Tiny Record Time, the small music show for big music listeners. I'm Josh, and today's episode is on a hot take of the Beatles' first side of Yellow Submarine. It is, in my opinion, the best side of a Beatles record. The second side, as of course you probably know, is just George Martin Orchestra songs used for the film of Yellow Submarine. But the first side is a bunch of Beatles songs, just songs they wrote that are awesome and amazing. Two of them were originally released either on an album or as a single, with Yellow Submarine on Revolver and All You Need Is Love as a single. And then the other four, Only Northern Song, All Together Now, Hey Bulldog, and It's All Too Much, were released solely for this record. All these songs are fantastic. They are amazing. And I'm going to go track by track, talking about why these songs make the best Beatles single side of a Beatles record. First up, we have Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine, it was released on Revolver, as I said earlier, and it's sung by Ringo Starr, one of the few tracks he sings. It's more of a kid's song. It's more childish, slower, but fun. It's an amazing track. I loved it as a kid. It's my favorite song by the Beatles for a long time. You can't go wrong with Yellow Submarine. It's just fun to sing. You're just happy to listen to it. It's just so great. It really reflects the earlier side of the Beatles, and it's just amazing. You can't go wrong with Yellow Submarine. It's fun, nice, and who wouldn't like it? It's great. And Revolver itself is a great album too. It just adds to it. But yeah, it's got this nice sound of the ocean in the background. You got just different little tracks that music concrete they add in with people talking or band or the ocean, whatever. And it's just, Yellow Submarine is a great song, and Ringo does a great job of singing it. I love it. Next is Only a Northern Song, a psychedelic track written by George Harrison and sung by him. It is amazing. It's actually about Northern Song Productions, or the team used for Apple to trademark songs by the Beatles. And George Harrison actually really didn't like him because he was just hired and contracted for them, and he just wasn't pleased with it, so he wrote Only Northern Song. I love it. It's a psychedelic masterpiece, I think. A psychedelic pop masterpiece. It is just awesome. You get these weird sounds just at the beginning and throughout. It's great. Very fun to listen to. And it's amazing. It's awesome. I love it. And you should love it too. Next is All Together Now, the fun Paul McCartney song. It's bringing people together, being happy. What's wrong with it? I mean, there's nothing wrong with just being happy. Being together with your friends, being happy, dancing around, whatever. It's great. All Together Now is amazing. Paul McCartney actually was inspired by the saying All Together Now when you're a kid, like kindergarten, teachers bringing all the kids together. And that's how he wrote it. And it's amazing. It's perfect for the album, perfect for the movie, and it's just great. Next is the best song on this album is Hey Bulldog. It is a bunch of nonsense. The song means nothing, but the music is just fantastic. It's this awesome rumbling piano and guitar that's just amazing. It's a really overlooked track by the Beatles, and it's fantastic. You just can't go wrong with this awesome, just dun 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 dun, and it's almost James Bond like the way it's played. I love it. It became my favorite Beatles song after Yellow Submarine. Once I found Hey Bulldog, I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. The song, as John Lennon describes, is about nothing. It's just there's no point to it. And it ends with a really cool jam of them making dog noises and just having fun. It's great. And the guitar work is amazing too. And just not quite hard rock, but heavier than pop rock. and it's just a really good tone that they use in the song. Absolutely fantastic. It's just amazing. And the bass line's really cool too. It's just a nice, rumbling bass line, like with the piano. It's fantastic. And of course Ringo does decent job on his drums. Yeah, it's great. I love Hey Bulldog. It's one of their best tracks ever. Next is All Too Much, another psychedelic piece that is also by George Harrison and sung by him. Fantastic. It's another psychedelic-y, just fun, just trippy song. It's great. There's a lot going on, but it's also really just cool to just have fun and listen to, and it really fits well with this album, and it works so great. It's great. I love it. I know I keep using the same words, but It's All Too Much is really fun, really good. George Harrison does a great job. He writes great music. It really works. And his vocals are really nice, and the guitar and all the instrumentation just flows and works together. I love it. And last up is All You Need Is Love, which was released as a single he was contracted by a program. I forget what it was called, but it was meant for to be understood by a lot of people with a simple message of just happiness and good things. And Paul McCartney wrote All You Need Is Love, and it's another good song. It was actually also released on the Magical Mystery Tour soundtrack, which is pretty cool. But All You Need Is Love, another fun song. It's got this awesome orchestration, and even at the end of the song you can hear She Loves You, yeah, 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 which is a reference to one of their older songs. She Loves You. But it's a great track, very nice, just easy to understand, very just good listen. To me, this is the least best track on the record for the first side. We don't talk about the second side, but it's great. I think All You Need Is Love is amazing, but all the other tracks are better. It's just really cool, and they even have some different time signatures. I know they touch 6/8 and I think 7/8 or 7/4 in the song at certain parts, just for like a measure or bar or two. Pretty interesting. But most of it's in 4/4. And again, it's a great song. You just can't go wrong with All You Need Is Love. You don't like All You Need Is Love. Do you really love anything? That's a hot take. But yeah, the Beatles' first side of Yellow Submarine is their best side and best work of music, in my opinion. And it's fantastic. And yeah, it's just great. And the artwork is great too. I mean, look at that, this psychedelic masterpiece of art. And I love it. It's amazing. Yellow Submarine's great. I even drew Yellow Submarine in 8th grade for a project, which is pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Tiny Record Time, the small music show for big music listeners. I'm Josh. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.